Welcome to the Antiques Roadshow at Bethel Park Community Center. I'm Nancy Meyer. I'm the Marketing Director at Mount Vernon of South Park Senior Living, and I'm here to welcome all of you to our third Antiques Roadshow. With us today is Mr. Jim Gillespie and his wife. He's an appraiser, and he's going to be doing a valuation of all of the wonderful things that people have brought in for us today. So we'll look forward to listening to everything that he has to say. And once again, welcome.
My name is Jim Gillespie. We have a store out in Route 19 on Washington Road towards Cannesburg, south of Donaldson's Crossroads, about 2 miles. One's called the Antique Junction, and the other is called Route 19 Antiques. Yeah, we live in Finleyville. We've got two shops on Route 19 south of Donaldson's Crossroads, about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. One is called Route 19 Antiques, and the other is called the Antique Junction. It's a 2-story building with a covered wagon outside. We've been in that location for 27 years, the Route 19 location for 18 years. And it's a multi-dealer shop. We rent space to dealers and they bring their merchandise in and we sell it. And everybody works a couple days a month selling everyone's merchandise. We have some cards here. They're not shop cards, and I didn't bring a shop card, but I have my own personal cards here if anybody wants to take one. We've been doing collecting and selling antiques for a little over 30 to 35 years. The market has changed drastically in the last 10 years and more drastically in the last 5 years. With things that we used to buy and sell routinely don't sell well today. Other things that you never thought would be selling or selling. So it's a changing market. It's changed daily. I know that kind of sounds stupid, but it's like the stock market. It's up and down. The best thing, most things are selling now are gold and silver, which everyone knows it's a commodity, and the values go up and down with it also. This is the first time I've been here. I've not been at the other appraisal seminars. We did one in Dormont a couple months ago, and I thought it was very successful. You may have things today that I've never seen, which is possible. Hopefully we can come up with a value. The best value price guides anymore, the printed price guides are out of date the date they're printed, so they're no longer any value. The best thing to do if you have something that we're not looking at today or something in the future you might want to get a value is trying to get on a computer and go to eBay, and you can get uncompleted sales, and if you can get your item described, you can generally find out what it's typically selling for. Do you have a set of these?
I have 10.
10. Okay, there's sherbets. Okay. Flashed.
Yeah, I just saw that strip now whenever I left the house.
Yeah, and
It wasn't.
That doesn't. Oh, really? Well, it's not a chip, I don't think, as much as it is a.
Looks like paint.
Yeah. Yeah, it almost looks like paint on it.
It almost looks like you were painting and it got
Okay.
got paint on it.
Okay.
I don't want to flake it, but I don't think it's a chip. I think it's
Okay.
it's a plate.
Okay,
It's
well,
paint
there's
on
10
it.
of them, and they were my grandmother's.
Okay, they're probably circa 1900, 1910. Value, 10 of them's probably $90 to $100 for 10 of them.
Okay.
So we have a Nippon bowl. Unfortunately, it has a crack in it. It's not going to have much value, quite frankly. If it was in good shape, it would probably be $30 to $35. As it is now, it's just a shelf piece.
Okay.
You see the crack?
Right, no,
Okay.
I knew about it.
Okay. Yeah.
That one has a crack too.
Supposed to bring good stuff in here. This is McCoy vase. Again, it has a couple cracks in it, hairlines, and that diminishes the value. Today it's a shelf piece. If it didn't have the cracks in it, it's probably a $30 to $35 item.
But with the cracks,
With the cracks,
nothing.
Well,
$10, less than $10.
Okay, this is in really bad shape, but I've seen them in antique stores, and sometimes they're very pricey. So,
Huh? Yeah. It's a pig cookie jar. Again, the condition's an issue. There's paint loss on the pig, and it has cracks in the body. Perfect condition, it's probably what, 95 to 100 and a quarter. I'm gonna say 95 to 100 and a quarter. Perfect.
That was us kids fighting for the cookies.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah. Today it's got nominal value because of the damage. I'd say probably $25 or less.
okay, I have seen them at antique stores, and
Yeah.
some of them are in really bad shape, but they're still there.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, if you go back, they'll still be there. Is it a McCoy piece or not?
That says USA on it.
Yeah. It's probably as McCoy. We're guessing it is. It's marked USA on the bottom. It has a small chip on the top. Again, like most pottery and glass, if it's got a damaged spot on it, the value is greatly diminished. This has just a very small chip on it, but it's still a chip. Collectors will devalue the piece because of that. I'm going to tell you it's probably a $50 to $75 vase.
If it was perfect?
Yeah,
Okay, and now?
it's probably 30% less than that.
Okay.
Okay, it's a pretty vase.
Last thing we have is a picture.
Okay,
It's painted on glass.
reverse
It's a reverse.
reverse painted on glass.
And it was my grandmother's also.
Scotland.
Now,
Yep,
sometime in the
it's been reframed.
70s, my mother reframed it.
Right. Can everybody see this? I'll move it around like this. Yeah, it's a very nice picture. It's reverse painted on glass, and you generally don't see big ones like this. A lot of them are by half this size. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's some paint loss down here, and it's again, that will hurt the value. But this is probably in perfect condition. It's $300 to $350. As it is now, it's probably in the $200 range.
To restore it, where would you take it?
I have no one in my mind that I know that restores these, quite frankly. And what happens to these? They're moisture gets into them, and moisture does a lot of this in the back.
and then it sticks to the glass.
Yeah, then it kind of
So
sticks to the
somebody
glass
paints it backwards
on the piece of glass. Right.
And we couldn't find any signature on it.
No,
It
I didn't
does
see
say
it. It's
in the
Highlands in Scotland. Right, in the old homestead.
And the old homestead is
No,
its name.
I've never seen one signed.
But we've never found
Never
it
seen
on
one.
the internet
Nope,
looking for it.
never seen one signed.
He wants to turn it towards the camera.
Sure. You good? Super.
How old would it be?
It's probably late 1800s, early 1900s.
Okay.
But if you don't look close, it's still a phenomenal picture.
I like it.
Yeah,
I really like it
it's
a
very
lot.
nice, very
But,
nice.
Didn't know what it was worth
Yeah.
or who
Yeah, I
where it
don't know
came
of anyone that restores these, and I see a lot of them.
from. Oh, you do?
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are damaged.
Okay.
So most of the ones I see are damaged.
Yeah,
But
I would
again,
think it
not
would be
this
the
size. They're about half this size. Okay.
Okay, thank you very
You're
much.
quite welcome. Thank you. Did you ride this?
Yeah, I did. My kids rode.
Because I saw you riding it in.
Yeah. No license plate on it.
It was very nice. I don't know who made this. It's a pedal scooter, pedal wagon. Although it doesn't have pedals, it's more of a, pick your feet up.
Tried it with this.
Yeah, got it with this.
I was skinny, so my dad for me to build up my arm. Yes, that was the reason.
Yeah, the condition again is an issue on these.
Yeah.
And that's, and you don't see too many of these. You see a lot of pedal cars and you see scooters, but you don't see too many of these that ride and crank on them. I'm going to tell you it's probably in the 90 to 100 and a quarter range. Better condition, it'd be worth more.
Yeah, I think it was in a fire at my mother's place.
Is that right?
That's why the paint's missing.
Yeah, yeah. But no, it's very nice. It's a little unusual. Okay? Do you have something else?
Yeah,
Do you
I
have some
have
other
one
thing?
more
Okay.
item.
Okay.
It's all money. I grabbed it to the last minute. That's probably got a bunch of pennies in it, but it has some damage on it. It has a little hole in it.
Somebody drilled one.
I think we got banged with a door or something.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the original piggy bank. It's kind of a deco look to him, doesn't
It
he?
was from a bank.
Yeah, savings and loan in Homestead. Yeah, the damage hurts it. Of course, it's got a lot of, if it had silver quarters or silver
I
dimes.
wish.
Well, you know, is it
I
all
didn't know
pennies?
what's in it.
Well, yeah, check them out. You can pull them out and check them.
Yeah.
But if it's silver coins, they're worth money. As is the pig is probably nominal value.
Okay.
It's less than $10 probably.
Okay.
But take the coins out of them first. About $10 as it is. It's got a hole in it.
First, I have this old locket.
There's a gold-filled locket. It's not gold. It's definitely gold-filled. It's used for putting mementos inside pictures of loved ones. Opens like that. It's probably nominal value. It's probably a $20, $25 item.
This is an old beaded bag that was my grandmother's.
Very nice. Beaded bag, everybody can see it. Good shape. Take a look at it and see if there's any damage on it. Looks like it's good. What is a couple $100 now? These are probably in the $150 to $200 range. Very nice condition. In condition, the big issue I know is once the beads start breaking away from the body, the condition is nice. Yep, very nice condition.
I have this depression glass.
Pink depression glass cake plate with no cake on it.
No.
You're supposed to bring cake on it. These are probably in the $40 to $50 range. Again, condition is a big issue on them.
Yeah.
Chips diminish the value. This feels like it's good. Cracks and chips, and of course without cake it's not. It's of less value.
Okay.
This is almost as old as I am. She needs new rubber and, new plastic.
Stringing needs restrung.
Everything's original but the shoes.
Walt Disney, 1937. Anything on the Knickerbocker? This is a Knickerbocker doll, New York. Walt Disney, 1937. Probably original clothes.
Yeah, the original clothes except the shoes.
Okay, original clothes except the shoes. Needs restrung. It's a little loose.
Yeah, she's loose.
Okay, needs restrung. It's a little loose. The shoes are been replaced. The original dress is still on it. It is signed on the back. Knickerbocker and Walt Disney on the head, 1937. It's got a little damage on the fingers, which isn't too bad. The paint is not too bad, although it's wearing on the back. Let me look up real quick and see if I can find something on eBay on it. Okay, the doll book values it at $350 to $400. In perfect condition. So it'd be a little bit less than that with the paint loss and need restrung.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
We should be able to find somebody that could put her back together for you.
Okay.
Does that increase the value if you have them redone, or does that
Not,
hurt the value?
no, it's something like that. It needs redone, so you have to almost do it. It's not going to decrease the value. I guess it's an early gumball machine. Oops, and there's money in it. It's a Ford gumball machine, early one. Let's look it over here a little bit. It's in reasonably nice condition. It's probably out of the 20s. Can everybody see it's a gumball machine? It's an early one. It's marked. It's got the original label on the outside. It's had some work done on it to keep it together, but even in its present condition, it's probably a $250 to $300 item.
Early is what? What year?
It's probably out of the 20s. Okay, it's a little before my time. Okay.
Okay, now that one I know is original because it was my mother's.
Okay.
This we bought at an antique show. I don't know if it's a repo or, but it's so hard to find the little ones. I bought it anyway.
Yeah, these are both Shirley Temple. One's a little pitcher and a little mug, glass. These range anywhere. They've reproduced this, by the way, and the reproductions have hurt the price of the originals. These used to be 100, 100 and a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Today they're probably a little less than that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is probably in the, this is a little unusual, the size of it. It's probably in the $75 to $85 range. And it's got a picture of Shirley Temple on the front of it. Okay?
This is from my grandmother. And I know she has a set, but it's all buried in the basement in a trunk. But I remember when I was
hobnail?
a kid that she had.
Opalescent hobnail. So you're just looking for a value on this piece. This is the only piece I know. Okay. This is opalescent hobnail, the small vase. It's probably like turn of the century. Value is probably $75 to $95.
For the one?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll quit drinking out of it.
Depends on what you're drinking out of it.
Everything. I want to enjoy it.
Keep using it.
I had these. I remember when we were a kid, my aunt had those, up in the china cabinet.
I think. Hungarian. These are Hungarian figures, plastic. And I'm not sure whether they were a game, part of a game?
She just had them all lined up in the china cabinet, and I don't know if they were a premium for something.
Little Hungarian dancers.
Yeah. I remember when we were
this
kids,
one-
you know,
this
we'd
one-
go up and look at them.
This is actually marked Clinton, Massachusetts. Huh. They're just little figurines. Plastic. I don't know whether they were part of a game set at one time or they're premiums. I don't know. I would put a nominal value on them. Yeah, probably less than $50 for the bag full of them. I don't know how many's in there. It's probably 30 of them.
I have no idea. She
Okay.
died, I got them, and
Well, that was nice.
so I just keep them in the bag.
You don't display them like she did?
Well, I don't have anywhere to display
Oh,
them,
okay.
but I'm thinking about it. You do quilts? Hey, my mother-in-law made this one.
Okay.
My husband said he thinks it's 1950s, 1930s.
It's probably 30s to 50s. Well, it's marked here. Just was that
That
the?
was just because we put it in a show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you're out of Washington, PA?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is. Can everybody see the quilt? Can you hold that? It's probably upside down, but it's. Yeah. I don't know which way we're doing it. Let's turn it this way.
Doesn't matter because she put the patches on
Yeah.
all different ones.
It's a patchwork quilt. She thinks it's 30s to 50s. It's in pretty good condition. Some stains on the back. The front's in pretty good shape. It's a flower basket. It's a patchwork quilt. They sewed these little patches together. It's probably in the $300 to $350 range.
Hi, I just really want to know if this is old or newer.
I think it's newer.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you it's newer. I think it's a decorative vase. It's probably in the $25 to $35 range.
Oh, that's
Okay? But it's definitely newer. Okay?
okay. I have this too.
Okay. I'm not going to be.
She's not a jewelry guy. See, I don't have jewelry.
Tell
That
you.
was my mother's.
We can tell you a little bit about it, but. See any marked on it? You know anything about it?
Do I know anything about it?
Uh-huh.
No. All I know is, well, she was married in 36, and it was an old boyfriend that gave it to her before my dad. Yeah, so.
And she kept it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
So it's way older than that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's a diamond. It's got a lot of chipping on it.
I thought it was aquamarine,
Yeah.
the stone.
And there's multicolored on the ring. Best thing is take it to the jeweler and have it tested and see what it is, because I can't. It's not marked anything. It's not marked. I mean, it could be a couple $100 item, but the stone does have a lot of chipping
Chips
on
in
it.
it, yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is from England. And so is this.
It's from England by way of Japanese.
Oh,
Japan.
okay.
Noritake bowl. It's marked on the bottom. The paint's in reasonably good shape. Condition on it is good. They're probably in the what, $40 to $50 range, I would think.
Maybe a little bit more to go.
We're going to say $50 to $75 range for the bowl. Okay.
Good.
This is depression divided, pink depression divided dish, like for condiments, I guess. Relish tray. Open lattice work around the edge. Condition seems to be good. These are probably $35 to $40. Okay. This is England. This is English.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a composition, painted composition, street scene, hand painted. It's signed on the back, made in England. Probably artist signature on it also. It's got some initials there, FFF. It's probably a $50 to $75 plaque. Everybody see it? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Appears to be gold.
It is.
Yeah, appears to be. We're still
It
looking.
is.
We're still looking. Did you have it tested?
No, it's marked.
Well, I know that, but some things are marked aren't always what they appear to be.
I think you press it in, don't you? No?
Not for the back.
No?
Not for the back.
I
It's
had
got a
it
little.
open.
Did you have the back open? There it goes. And works. Does it work? They keep time?
I haven't had it out of the box for years.
Oh, okay. See if we can find out whether this is gold or not. Chain's not marked. I don't see any markings on the chain. It's got initials on it though. I don't think the chain is gold. Pocket watch chain, fob with seed pearls and little ruby chips in it. Very nice condition. It's probably in the what's happening to a lot of these now is they're getting scrapped. They're taking them to people, they're weighing the gold content and scrapping them. Just the fact of life, it's what's going on. It's unfortunate because these are really very nice pieces. There's a name in the back. There's no name on the face. But it's a nice, very nice condition. It's a hunting case, which means it's closed. It's a closed case as opposed to an open face. I'm going to tell you this is probably in the $1,500 to $2,000 range. Okay? So be very careful.
Yeah.
Be very careful of it.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
Was it somebody's?
It's my dad's.
Yeah.
He died over 20 years ago.
Yeah,
so
very
it's
nice.
coming up.
Very nice condition.
Old pieces of beads. I think they're ivory. I think.
They look like ivory. Necklace and a bracelet and appears to be ivory. Although I'm not sure about the. Let's deal with the necklace first. I think it is ivory. It's probably, would you guess, $150 to $200? Yeah, I'd guess $150 to $200 on the ivory necklace. Just someone's too.
Huh?
Just
I've
someone's.
had it for years.
Huh?
That's mine. I had it for
That's
years.
yours, okay.
I have a ton of them. A collection.
I don't know whether this is ivory or not. I'm not convinced this is ivory. Do you want me to weigh this and give you the gold content if it's all 14 karat?
Yeah.
Give you the value in gold. If it's all gold and most of it's marked 14 karat, it's around $1,200. Okay.
Disappointing.
Hmm?
That's disappointing. You know.
Well, somebody have to test the gold.
Yeah.
Somebody has to test it. I mean, some of it's marked 14. One is not marked.
I noticed that. I tried to look for it,
Yep.
but it
Yep.
looks like it is.
It looks like it is. I've seen stuff marked 14 karat that is
I
not
know.
14 karat, and they all absolutely have to
I
test
got
it.
stung before on that. Really? Mm.
This is marked something, but I don't know what it is. Marked something, but I can't see 14 on it. Did you see it marked somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Just on the clasp? Is that
I
what you-
think.
Yeah. I'm not seeing.
Can't see it? No?
I mean, I see a mark there, but I can't distinguish it. I mean, I'll weigh it and see what it weighs.
Okay.
So this is probably, if this is 14, if this turns out to be 14 karat, it'd be in the $800 range.
How much?
800. Okay.
Okay. And I got a watch here. I don't know if you're taking up too much time, maybe.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
This is 14 carats, probably in the, again, they'd have to test it. It's probably in the $300 to $400 range.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's nice. This is a Copeland Spode, what is, center bowl. It's got a little wear on the back edges of it. Overall, not bad a condition. It's probably a $200, $250 range.
Can you date it for me? Do you have any idea?
I'm going to tell you it's probably like mid-1800s. It's got some little stress cracks down in here, but I guess people set it down too hard. It stresses it. Okay. Rat. Yeah.
It is jade, I think.
Looks like jade. Looks like jade. I'm going to tell you it's a little oriental. Looks like a rat. I'm gonna assume it's a rat.
Yeah.
Assume it's a rat.
Part of the Chinese
year of the rat. Okay.
I have a lot of them, not
Yeah.
the whole collection. No, the years.
Oh, just that year. Okay, different
yeah,
years.
The tiger and the chicken.
Where did you get this? How long ago did you buy this?
I didn't buy it. I got it from my aunt's house. I'm particularly interested in what's on the bottom of it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Chinese symbols, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't
have
recognize
some of
it.
them that have the symbol on, not that one. Each
Yeah.
one has a different one, like it
Yeah.
might be signed. Is there any place I could go to find out? Is there
Might
any-
try the library. The only library I would know would be the library, because I don't know who else would know. Orientals aren't a big item in the Pittsburgh area. It's hard to find anyone that knows much about Oriental stuff. Okay, but if I valued it, I'd say it's $400 to $500, and it may be more.
I have this set of that, the tea, and
Japanese.
5 cups and 5 saucers.
Japanese, and she has a whole set of this. I would guess the set would probably be, what, a couple $100? In the
The whole
$200
set?
range? Yeah,
And
for
you
the whole
can't
set.
identify anything on
No, I can't. I don't know who the maker is. It's Japanese.
Okay.
It is Japanese.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't have to shoot it, I will tell you that. This was the gun book.
Once it's loaded now.
Was it Daniel Booth?
This is a Springfield. I don't know what the caliber is. It's a pretty good sized caliber. It's probably a 58 or 60 caliber. It still has the flint. It hasn't been converted to percussion. A lot of these were converted later to percussion. This is still flint. It's probably. She thinks it's Daniel Boone. Condition, it really isn't bad overall.
It's been in my living room for years. It sits in a frame that was built for it. Tall frame. It has a lampshade on the top. And the kids always used to just refer to it as the gun lamp.
That's kind of neat. Was it somebody?
It was my husband's grandfather's, I think. It could be pretty nice. I don't know where he got it.
This is probably in the $500 to $700 range. Okay.
Is that Civil War?
I think it's before the Civil War. Yeah. The Civil War generally were percussion, the caps on it. This thing's a little bit earlier than that because it still has the flint.
Oh no, I gotta get that thing back in there.
Well, here, I'll lay it down here until we get done.
And this box is beginning to come apart.
I don't have to put the gloves on, do I?
You don't have to, I
Okay.
guess. Every so often someone touches them without the gloves.
Okay. These are sterling silver ingots, Franklin Mint.
Issued in
50 of them.
1971. Yeah, 50 states.
Can we weigh one?
You have to use the gloves. Touch them. Put the gloves on.
And then I can, yeah, pack this stuff up. And that was my grandmother's, but I'm not sure where she got it.
It's a filigreed necklace, probably in the probably Victorian to turn of the century. It's probably $150 to $200.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's RS Prussia. Water pitcher, I guess, or a large pitcher. RS Prussia is a good china maker. Again, condition's a big issue on these. They have little chips on them. Greatly devalues the piece. This is probably in the $300 to $350 range. Okay.
Okay, then here's another one.
Okay. Cut glass pitcher.
That's cut glass, right?
Yeah, it
It's
feels
not
like
stamped.
cut glass. Yeah. It's probably the problem. It's got a chip, some chips in the bottom. I don't see a signature on it anywhere. If it was perfect, it's probably $100, $125. It's got some chips. It's probably $50 now.
Is that all?
Yeah. Okay.
This is an old quilt. There's a lot of,
Yeah, it hasn't been finished.
Well, it's
Crazy quilt. Crazy quilt. It's a crazy quilt. Basically unfinished. It doesn't have the border on it, but it does have a lot of embroidery on it.
there's a few the taffety is
Yeah, it's
stripping some places.
silk and rayon patches or different patches, and they start going because of how they get folded. But if it was finished, it's probably $300, $325. Unfinished, it's probably in the $150 range. Okay. This
Much about this. I got that little thing.
Do you have a set of this or just a single bowl?
Old lady gave it to me years ago.
Oh, okay. Nortaki bowl. It's probably $20, $25.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Because I thought maybe because she gave it to me. It's got Japan on the back, that's why.
Yeah, Nortaki, Japan.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's worth anything. This is what I wanted.
Austria sugar bowl. Nominal, $20, $25.
That's what someone told me.
Yep.
I just stuck them in for 3 items.
This was originally an oil lamp Rayo. It's called these Rayos. It's in pretty good condition. It's probably in the $75 to $95 range. Okay? You weigh one?
Yep.
Each weigh 2.1 troy ounces.
Okay.
105 troy ounces, 3,500.
So to get somebody that wants them as a collectible, that's what they'll want. No, the whole box.
Okay.
I know she's over 100 years old.
And they reproduce these.
Did they?
They reproduce these. Just saw one auction on Saturday. Yeah.
Well, she's an original.
Yeah, they are reproducing, which doesn't help it any.
Yeah.
These are probably, you know, as an original, it's probably a $250 to $300 item. Okay.
Could you tell me what she's
Yep.
made of?
I think it's might be this is bronze or brass down here. This may be spelter down here. Maybe bronze. Yeah, $250 to $300. $250 to $300.
And what is it?
It's a combination of bronze and spelter. And a ring.
Yes. Oh, I know. She's my bride and No, it was a friend of mine that used to watch my kids. And she told me when they were kids.
This is 14 karat with a cameo. It is 14 karat. It's probably a $250, $300 item. Ring. $250 to $300 ring. It's a cameo stone in it. 14 karat gold.
Thank you.
Okay?
They're all boxed,
Mhm.
and they all have the certificates and everything
Mhm.
like that with them. You can take
Unfortunately,
it on.
yeah, unfortunately.
But there is no market for them.
No,
and I know that.
no, there's absolutely
But
no
I'd like
market
to-
for them.
Would you be interested in putting them in your store?
No, not really, because they don't sell.
My mom had, when she passed away, 84.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I got for them. I got
Yeah,
$1
but
and
I just
84
hate to just
Yeah, I know,
throw
I know.
that.
Oh, no, donate them to somebody.
Donate to
Maybe
Goodwill or
Mission
Mission or
or
Goodwill.
Salvation Army, they could sell them in their store and maybe get a
Oh.
couple bucks.
Yeah,
and help
but that's
somebody.
probably the better way to do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know it, there's
Yeah.
no value for
That's
it.
unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's it, 'cause everybody has them. Thank you.
Yeah, Norman Rockwell. I mean, they sold these in the 70s and 80s. Everybody bought them. Unfortunately, there's no market for them today. We suggested she might want to donate them to the Mission or somebody and let them put them in their store.
I just have a couple watches and a ring. Dale Evans watch.
Does it work?
No,
No. Well, that's not good.
no, I know.
Dale Evans watch, non-working. These are probably in the $25 to $50. It may be as high. If it was working, it'd probably be 75 plus.
Oh.
Okay. Nice. It's a nice watch. It's just unfortunate it's not working. Dale Evans watch.
And you said it's not working.
No.
And it's
Not working.
That one isn't either.
This one isn't either.
At least I don't think it is.
Trying to figure out if it was gold or not, and I can't.
It has like a pinkish cast to it.
Yeah. I don't think it is, but we'll take one more look here. It's made in the USA. I guess that's a plus. It's gonna have nominal value. I'm gonna say less than $50 probably.
Okay.
Okay.
what type of watch is that?
It's just a lady's wristwatch,
Ladies'
non-working.
less than $50.
10 karat ring. Just whatever the scrap value of gold will be.
Okay.
$30.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Been curious about this for a long time. I've only seen one in a book once that was, and they called it a turnabout.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think that's what it is. They're kind of like decorative items, you know, before and as time marched on. Yeah.
Yes, isn't
Yeah.
that cute?
Yeah. Very nice. It's probably a
But the mark,
salt.
I wasn't
Is
sure
there
of the mark.
I'm not familiar. I don't know that mark. I don't know the mark. It's probably out of the, let's say 30s or 40s, I would guess. And it's probably do you have the pepper? Is there a pepper that matches it, or
No, just, I
just
don't
salt
know.
and pepper?
That's just the one.
Just the one?
That I'm aware of.
Yeah, these were probably matched. The other might have been the groom.
Okay.
Might have been the groom, you know, because it's definitely a salt and pepper combination. Yeah.
Right.
Probably a salt and pepper combination. All she has is a one. It's probably a
young bride, and then she
yeah
turns old.
before, and then as time marches on the back. It's a novelty item. It's probably a $20, $25 item.
And you're not familiar with the mark?
I'm not familiar with the mark. Do not know the mark.
Okay. And is that ceramic, or what is that?
Yeah, it's porcelain.
Porcelain?
Like a porcelain. China porcelain.
Okay, now, this was my great-grandmother's wedding for us from 1876. And I don't know what the material is. I don't. She was from Jamestown or Chautauqua, New York, in that area.
Mm-hmm. 9.
The dents in it, my mother told me, was from the babies cutting their teeth.
Oh, nice.
Well, I don't think it's gold. It looks like gold filled. I'm gonna tell you, it's gold filled. Probably has more sentimental value than anything. It's probably, if it was in a shop or retail value, it's probably $75 to $95.
Okay. Now, I was curious if this could be a Native American saddle blanket. I think it's wool. The edges have been reworked
redone.
because they were all frayed.
What do you think? Doesn't really feel like Native American.
Doesn't it?
Not to me. And the colors aren't typical Native American. But it's got some age to it.
I've had it for 40 years.
Yeah, but I mean, you see some of this on here. Do you know why it was rebound? Was it frayed or?
Because it was all frayed.
Frayed, okay, okay.
And that was my fault. It had the fringes on it.
Right, right.
And 40 years ago, I didn't know that you couldn't wash wool.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not.
So, no.
I don't think it's too big for a saddle blanket.
No, you fold it because I had something
Yeah.
like that as a saddle blanket, and my mom bought it at Mr. Blakeman. Remember Blakeman's over on South Park Road?
No, no.
It's probably, you know, if
But
it's.
mine got eaten with moss because
I
I
don't
wasn't
think.
smart enough to
I'm not
put
sure
mothballs
it's.
in my saddle
I'm not sure it's
blanket.
Native American. I think
I'm not saying it is.
it's style. Yeah, it's style, but it's not. I don't think it's Native American.
You
If
don't?
I valued it, I'd say 100, 125.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
I can't find any markings.
No, I don't think it was marked. We're just debating whether it's Fostoria. I don't think it's Cambridge. It's etched, acid etched design in this whole set. It's matching.
8-piece.
Is it
yeah.
poinsettia? What's the flowers? It's just one plate.
One plate.
Just one plate. Well, console bowl and the candlesticks. Let's talk about those. Probably console candlesticks, 125. Got the creamer and sugar. That's 40. Waste bowl, 20. And covered, divided dish, 60, 65. And the plate is just a little serving plate. See, this is flat edge. And nothing else is. You know what I mean? Yeah, this has a ground flat edge on it, and none of the other pieces do. That's what's a little strange to me. That's why I was curious about it. So then we have 25.
One piece has a flat edge on it, the other pieces do not.
It's probably in a $275 range for everything.
$175 for the set?
Yeah, for the set. Yep.
Thank you.
Got here.
Little card pieces.
Oh, wow.
It was made by his great grandmother, Sanders.
Really?
Sure.
My grandmother's aunt, yeah, so it's at least 175 years old, at least.
Wow.
It was.
It's made out of little tiny pieces of paper.
Okay.
I forget, there's
It's
how many
supposed to
crosses
be
there?
13 crosses. We could only find 12.
Really?
It's supposed to be 13.
Sit down, please.
Can everybody see this? Can everybody see it?
Maybe it's a little work. I can't see.
This is all it's all paper. Yeah, it looks Victorian. You're saying how old? It looks Victorian to me, like 1860, 1870.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
It's at least 150. I remember the 80s.
Well, you're not that old, are you?
Yeah, I remember.
Huh?
I remember for 89 years. So.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
grandmother.
This is. Yeah, I'd say it's a Victorian piece. It's very unusual. The frame is probably, even though it looks original, it's probably a little out of period. And the frame is more towards late 1800s. I think the piece inside is probably earlier than that. It's probably 1850s, 1860s. I'm not seeing it like it. It's kind of on a folk art and religious venue.
Pretty hard to evaluate.
Yeah, you know it is. It's the folk art part is really makes it difficult. But if I was putting a value on, say it's $500 to $700. Okay, yeah, it's very nice, very nice.
Thanks.
Okay, you got that?
Yep.
That's a molding center.
Uh huh.
I've never ever seen anything like that before.
Yeah, I've seen those braces.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were all my grandfather's.
The molding planes probably they're all signed on the edges. These are probably out of the mid to late 1800s. They're all woodworking tools.
Yeah, that blade that's in there right now is for making tugging groove flooring.
Okay. These run in the $75 to $150 range. Okay. The braces. They're probably in the $75 to $100 range. This is kind of like a lower end of the molding planes, like a block plane, and these are probably $25 to $35. Okay.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good. How about you?
Oh, I'm okay. I only have one piece, so you'll be lucky. I'll be out of here fast. I'll let you open this. I just rolled it in a towel. Actually from 1916, and I did do a little research on the internet. My grandfather brought it back. It's signed and numbered on the bottom, but I don't know much about it.
Oh, okay.
It's an amphora piece.
Yeah, amphora, yeah.
Pretty good condition. Still has good etchings on the bottom.
Yeah, this is an amphora piece, Austria. Condition is a big issue on these because they get broken very easily or chipped. I'm not seeing any. Do you see any damage on it?
I didn't see any damage at all, no. And I think he brought it back because it looked like a coal miner. He's from Western Pennsylvania. Yeah, but I'm not sure.
This is probably like a $300 to $350 item. I don't know what you find on the internet, but
1916. Yeah, I couldn't find
but
much about it.
but I would put that as a value.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Very nice.
Do a little more research on it, too.
Working. Okay. Nice. Everybody hear that? Nice, nice.
It needs cleaning all again.
Yeah.
I haven't had it out for ages.
Oh, is that right?
This is 16 years old.
This is an Edison talking machine. Obviously, you heard it. It had the little cylinders that slipped on here, and they made these in 2-minute and 4-minute. And I think this is probably a 2-minute, isn't it?
2-minute.
2-minute. This is called the Edison Gem machine, and they had bigger ones called Home and regular standard Edison. Okay. And this obviously was precursor to the record machines that we know today, or knew then. Value-wise, condition's pretty good on it. The case has a little damage on it. These things are all over. They used to be valued quite a bit. They're probably slipped a little bit in value now. I'd value it at $250 to $300. Today's market. Nice. Shotgun. double barrel shotgun. Not Damascus, is it?
Still works. We found it.
Oh, is that right? It looks English. Is it English?
I don't know. It's probably right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a weapons expert, but no, it is twist. Belgian laminated steel. You're not firing black powder. You firing regular shells out of this?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Not with a
Fire it all the time.
Really? I wouldn't do it, but you know that's you. It's in reasonably good condition. Got some damage around the stock, but that happens with age. It's probably late 1800s, early 19. Still has hammers, the exterior hammers on it. I'd value it at, I assume it's 12 gauge.
Yeah.
12 gauge. 250 to 350 in that range. Want that in the case, or you save the case for this one?
No, case for that one.
Okay, this is a Fox 16 gauge. It has a ventilated barrel or ventilated rib on it for easier sighting. This is more modern, obviously.
Yeah, I bought that when I was 20 years old.
Yeah. Nice condition, excellent condition on this. This is probably in the $400 to $500 range. Okay.
Oil paintings left to me by my uncle. He obtained it in 1944, I believe, when he was in Germany during the war.
Huh. Let me see what we can find on the artist. I'm going to try and look up the artist. Just give me a minute.
He nailed it back, rolled up in a cylinder. There were two paintings with instructions for my mother to have them framed. And she had them framed at Gillespie's, I believe is the name. Yes. And they framed them. And when he passed away, then he left one to me and one to my sister.
Was it the same artist?
Same artist, yes. Hers is a little larger.
Same type of scene?
Yeah, the coloring's a little different in it. It's similar. It's a mountain scene. But they're beautiful. We just love them. I would imagine at that time they were able to purchase them and send them home. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, he's not a listed artist.
He isn't.
Not a listed artist. German artist. Yeah, I see that here. Fine art galleries. What you said in the 40s?
1944 he sent it.
Okay. Okay.
Sent it back to us.
Yeah, it's nice impressionist. It's got some impressionistic traits to it. If I was valuing it, I'd say it's probably in a $400 to $500 range. Okay.
Thank you.
Everybody see it? It is signed down here in the corner, and it has a plate on it with the artist's name on it.
I got a gun.
Do you have a permit to carry the gun?
I realize it's not in good condition or anything, but we just like to know a little bit more about it. I think it's a Whitney. There's a name on there somewhere.
Yeah, New Haven, Whitney.
Yeah, my
Looks like
husband purchased it in the 1960s through a catalog, but then he had it plated, so he ruined it right off the bat.
That's
But
not good.
At that time, we didn't know that. It was his gun, yes. He wanted it. Yeah, he wanted it plated. And we'd just like to know a little bit more about it.
I'm not sure what the caliber is on it. I'm not familiar with Whitney in New Haven, but it's a Connecticut. It's a percussion, probably a 32, looks like a 32 caliber, 32 or 38. Yeah, plating didn't help it.
No.
Plating didn't help it. The condition isn't, you know, it's hard to tell. It's been plated. He's had it plated, which didn't help the value at all. I'd say it's probably in the $250 to $300 range.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, he'll be happy to hear that,
Okay.
that he didn't ruin it completely.
Yeah, not completely.
Okay, and the other is, we have a little bit of information on that.
Yeah, it's U.S. Glass Company.
Yeah, U.S. Glass Company octagonal plate.
Yeah.
And then I have a round one.
Yeah, this is marked on the bottom, U.S. Glass Company. Is that the same?
No, this is a little different.
No, that's, yeah,
And
this.
we had trouble finding that one. Victorian Depression Glass, Diamond Glassware Company, 1929 to 1932. 8-inch luncheon plate was as much as we could find out about it.
This may be Fostoria or Cambridge. It's got a ground bottom. I don't think it's Duncan Miller. I don't think it's Duncan. But value-wise, they're probably in the same kind of range, $20 to $25. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Santa Claus.
You know about the Santa Claus.
That's fine.
Huh? Console candlesticks. Sometimes there was a center bowl with these as a set. I trust you all have.
Like that.
Okay, trust you just have the candlesticks.
They were always like that.
They're probably $40 to $50 for the set of these. Plastic Santa. Huh? 60s, 50s, 60s, yeah. Again, the condition is always an issue on these. Light up, he lights up, plugs in, lights up. These are what, $30, $35? Yeah, 25 to 35. And these, a little chip on that one.
Do they have to be a set? Because I know the one has a chip. The other one doesn't.
Do they have to be a set? No, they don't have to be a set.
Would it be worth, that one be worth something if this one wasn't? Because that one doesn't have.
Yeah, these are probably nominal value, $15 to $20. This one is chipped, so it's nominal value. Okay.
He thinks that's worth something, and then I have a picture of him and Steve. You can figure out the artist on
Huh. KPM Germany. This is probably $20 to $25. Little vase, floral. This is Japanese. Just a reticulated edge plate, $10. Okay. This is a Western Germany ashtray. No one uses ashtrays anymore except smokers. Would have nominal value, but it's got a scene on it, so it's probably a $15 to $20 item. And what's the picture?
Yeah. He wants to know, you can figure out the artist. Name in the frame.
Yeah, can everybody see this? It's a big, it's like an etching lithograph in Keller, big landscape with figures in it. It's signed down on the left-hand side. Thomas Gainsborough.
Thomas Gainsborough.
Thomas Gainsborough. Yep.
Can you write that down?
Thomas Gainsborough. It's probably in the, it's got a little damage down on the bottom, some water stains. It's probably in the $250 to $300 range. Okay. Did you? Okay. Okay, $250 to $300.
I guess he was right. Thank you.
Has that shade always been on, or did you put it on?
It's always been on.
It's always been on. Okay. It's a little stained glass lamp, 4 candles. It's got a little damage on the one panel. I see. It's probably in the 70s.
These can be replaced.
Right, right. $75 to $95 range.
75.
Okay. She left it.
Clean, but I'm afraid to touch it.
No, it's not going to hurt. It's plaster. Coltran. Is that you?
Yeah, they were originally mine.
Oh, Mount Dore. This is probably like a novelty item.
Yeah,
probably,
she was. She was a baseball.
Yeah, probably in the kids' room. Anybody that's a baseball aficionado.
I've had it about 10 years.
Yeah.
She was 95 when she passed.
Yeah, it's probably not all that old. It's probably in the $25 to $30 range.
25.
Okay. I think it's German.
German.
Yeah.
No, it is Germany.
Is it?
Yeah, it's marked. It looked like German. That
The
luster.
English lady gave it to my mother, so I just assumed
Yeah,
it was
the luster kind of is a German giveaway. It's a set.
5 saucers per
It's a child's set of tea dishes. And one handle's broken off the cup. What would you value that at? 100.
It's got a nice big teapot.
Hmm?
125 to 150.
Yeah, 125 to 150 for the set. Okay. These look more like novelties. Yeah, I don't think there's too much age to these.
That's not real gold trim on it or anything, is it?
It might be, but you can't get it off, so it's not worth anything.
And what about the carpenter box?
The carrier box.
It's got the 2 drawers in the front.
Okay. It's a later with plywood, so it's later. Probably a $50 to $75 item. Okay.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I have this vase that I'm wondering
Is that
about.
metal? Metal? Huh.
I couldn't find anything online on it, so I don't know. I know the lady that gave it to me, she said was her father's. She gave it to me because I liked it.
It's pottery.
Yeah.
Pottery.
Is it metal?
I don't think so. Doesn't that look like pottery? I thought it was metal to start with. And
I thought so too.
sounds like metal. Yeah, I think it's pottery.
It's just pottery?
Yeah, I think it's pottery. It's probably in the $50 to $75 range. I'm not familiar with the mark, the SN with the leaf. Looks like it's artist sign, DLS.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. What else? This?
That item, I think, is from the 50s. It was given to me by my aunt. I think there's just CZs, but just wondering what it's worth.
Yeah, this is more like costume. Rhinestones. I saw one of these not too long ago. Bulova. This is a Bulova watch, like a costume. It's probably in the $40 to $50 range. Okay.
And this is not in very good shape, but it's my husband's grandmother was born in 1880, and this was hers. I don't know if it'd be worth getting it restored or cleaned up.
Well, I don't think you have to do much to it.
Looks like the little pearls are missing.
Yeah, there's some that are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, one whole side's gone. I don't think there's a lot of value to it.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you it's probably more sentimental value, but if it was in a shop, it'd probably be a $75 item.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Uh-oh, camera. You a camera guy? Huh? Are you?
I think that's from the 30s. That was my mom's.
Yeah, probably was. Kodak cameras, we have some in the shop. They're probably $50 to $75.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. Okay. I'll let you fold that. You know how to fold that up? Okay. I figured you did.
My mother used to say this is the oldest thing in Grandma's house, but that's all I know. I guess it's furniture for a dollhouse.
Dollhouse furniture, Victorian.
Oh, is it Victorian?
Yeah, I mean it's Victorian style. That's the style of the Victorian, typical of the Victorian style. But it's dollhouse metal, huh?
That's our sofa.
Yeah, yeah. We've got a sofa that matches that, a real life sofa.
A big sofa to
Big
sit on.
sofa.
I have that sofa.
Oh, do
Yeah,
you really?
it's got the same.
With the heart shape.
It's,
heart-
it's not horsehair. Some I know.
I had it reupholstered.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yeah, but
because
the
I
same.
wanted to sit on it.
Got the same carving on the arms and the same
Oh, for goodness
same
sakes.
heart-shaped medallion.
Oh.
As a dollhouse, it's probably what, $75 to $100, or not that much. Not much. Let me say $75.
75 to
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
This is loose.
We should have fixed it before you came, huh?
Should have done that.
Needs some soldering.
Huh?
How old is that? Is that from the flapper era or before?
Yeah, it's probably out of the 1900s, early 1900s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Statue. She spelter. It's a form of metal. Spelter, like bronze coating over top of it.
Oh.
These were very popular. Still are. People still buy them.
Hard to believe it.
Yeah, if it was fixed in good shape, it's probably in the rewired, fixed.
It works. I plugged it in.
Yeah, I know, but
it's scary.
yeah, it is scary. I'm looking at the wire. I wouldn't plug it in. Yeah, that's in bad shape right there.
Yeah.
They're $125, $150.
Okay.
In good shape.
All right.
Okay, qualify that. Rewired in good shape. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is probably, it's probably Victorian, late Victorian.
Yeah, my mother, it was given to my mother, and I don't know anything
Yeah.
about it.
It's probably a $50 to $75 vase. Okay.
And this, I have more pieces of this, but this was an old cigarette holder.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nippon or Noritake, Japan. And what's the other pieces?
I have a candy dish with a little handle.
Okay.
And then I have a tall, about this tall, salt and pepper shaker.
Okay. Yeah, this in itself is probably a $15 to $25 item. Okay. The other pieces would be a little more than that. I'm not familiar with this one. 1932 by McLaughlin Brothers. Oops, piece is coming off. King of the Golden River. This is by McLaughlin Brothers in Massachusetts, 1932, copyrighted. What would you guess this is? Huh? Want to look it up? Let's see if we can find it real fast. Yes? Okay. Hmm? Can't hear you.
How do you get it out of your eBay? I can't. You didn't clean that off, and I don't know how to run this computer. I'm technically challenged.
Okay. I think it's a costume pin.
Yeah.
It's probably in the $30 to $40 range. Okay. Let me see what I can find on the watch.
Change prices.
It's gold filled. Illinois Watch Company. Does it run?
No.
Doesn't run.
No.
Well, that doesn't help.
No.
If they run, it's better.
Yeah, that's true.
The closed cases like this are probably in the, well, not running, $75 to $100 range. The open face is a little less, but the fact that it's closed cases helps a little value-wise. Okay? People do repair these. It's a little costly to get them repaired. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I can't get it to open.
What's that? A-books.
How come I couldn't get it?
I don't know. Anyone else? Is that it?